The Anna Schindler Foundation was founded in 2011 in memory of our daughter Anna. Our mission statement is to provide services and care for pediatric oncology families, particularly here in the Inland Northwest.
And from our experience of being at the hospital for several months, we knew that we wanted to give forward.
I remember I was on the hospital bed holding Thomas, and my husband was in there, and when we found out Thomas had cancer, it was sort of, shock and disbelief. This is not the reality we were supposed to be having. We were supposed to be at home celebrating Thomas's birth and Christmas coming up and all that. Sacred Heart's about 2 hours, a little bit less than, from Moscow, Idaho, where we're from. I have 3 other kiddos and a husband, and it's really hard to be away from them. Just I'm a stay-at-home mom. My babies are everything, and so Thomas was diagnosed. We were told that we were going to spend a lot of time up in Spokane, and so it was hard. It was really hard being away from my babies that I'd never been away from before, living in a hospital room, and there's no real way to escape.
When a child is diagnosed, the initial stay is extended for, it can be several days to several weeks, and then they have to stay in town. They have to be within an hour of the hospital during certain points of treatment.
My husband was great about coming up every weekend or so to come visit us. It was really hard to really feel relaxed when you're visiting 3 kids in a hotel room, and it's cramped, and they're rambunctious because they're full of energy, but you don't really have anywhere to go. You don't realize how much you miss home until you don't really feel like you have one anymore. When you're just living in a hotel room or a hospital room, having your own home, having a private space with your family is so important. You don't realize what you have until you don't have that anymore.
So Anna's homes are basically self-contained homes that have every amenity that your home has. And it has extra care for the medically fragile children. When a child's diagnosed, a family's diagnosed. So there's always outlying family members that come into the area when the child is sick. So this house will facilitate an aunt and uncle, a grandparent, another caretaker coming and staying at the home while this child is undergoing treatment. They are 7 minutes from Sacred Heart Children's Hospital, and they will be a haven of hope for these families that are going through a really hard time.
When my family was able to come during the summer and stay with us, it was like part of my heart was sort of brought back to me, and that we were finally able to be under the same roof, and I was able to cook them breakfast, and I was able to get them ready for the day. It was just everything, make them dinner, tuck them in at night. Having them all under the same roof, it's probably one of the happiest times I've had since diagnosis. When during diagnosis you don't know if you're ever going to be happy again, but when you have those little things, it gives you kind of a little bit of hope that things might get better.
As the family unit together is one of the best medicines to childhood cancer there is.
Cancer is something you never hope to even enter, personally. You don't ever want to internalize everything that's going to happen to you. And when it does, it sort of rocks you at your foundation. And the vision of Anna's homes is, I think, amazing, and I think will give hope back to families that they just feel lost. They'll have a home, they'll have a bed that they can go home to, and have a place where their family can be and they can feel safe.
The community is what's making Anna's homes a reality.
Anna's homes is being built by the goodness of others. So we are asking and have had many contractors and companies step forward to contribute to certain parts of building the house, the foundation, the roofing, the windows, the flooring. All that is happening because contractors and donors are stepping forward. Anna's Homes can't be built without the community, and we appreciate everyone who's donated to this point, and we are always open to having donors. So if you would love to be a part of Anna's Homes, just message us. We'd be happy to accommodate you and happy to have you on board, because of you, Anna's Homes is being built.